Hey guys, this is Neilyo. Sbkzor wanted to do something special for his last video, and so he asked me to talk about the greatness of the Rogue class and answer some questions for you all. So, when I first started playing WoW, I asked my friend who I started playing with which class he thought I should play. And he told me he thought I'd like Rogue or maybe some other class. I don't remember which one it was, and I asked him about the different, what the classes were like, those two classes he recommended, and when he told me that Rogues did a lot of combos and stuff, and the playstyle about Rogues, I thought that sounded really cool and fun, so that's how I chose to play the Rogue class, and when I started playing it, I knew it was the right choice. I first discovered how strong the Rogue class could be when I was leveling and would world PvP every chance I got. I saw that if I executed my combos perfectly, even if I was low health, I could still win many times. I even loved world PvP so much that I usually leveled with a PvP build in case I ran into any people. This was before Arena came out. Rogue is such a unique class because their toolkit allows for and promotes a lot of finesse. This is why I think Rogue PvP videos are often some of the most popular PvP videos, again and again. Rogues are very much duelists and combo heavy. There are so many different combos and variations of the same combo and interesting mechanical exploits, which gives each Rogue player a lot of freedom to choose what sequence to use at any given time. Because of this, playing Rogue feels really rewarding when you execute an intricate combo smoothly, and a lot of times this ends up making you reach a flow state, and it's such a wonderful feeling. And also, if a high-rated arena match comes down to a 1v1, you better hope that your one person alive is a rogue who knows how to duel. I have a lot of fond memories of the TBC times. Everyone was so excited when server transfers were opened up and most of the serious PvPers transferred to BG9 and Tichondrius. Seeing so many gladiators outside of Durotar was just awesome, and it became a proving ground for new transfers. The game was still novel for most people at this time. The initial excitement around arenas was still really strong. I remember coming to Tichondrius, I think we got rank 1 on the server I came from, but it was small and easy, and when we started playing Arena on BG9, we found out that the class, our team composition, it wasn't good enough. We had to run one of the best team compositions for Rogue to compete, and this was when the real competition started, and it was great. My favorite tricky Rogue move was probably vanishing a blind or anything that had no travel time, because this was the hardest to do since blind and other abilities with no travel time were instant, so there was nothing, you didn't have time to react. You had to do everything based off intuition, anticipation, and predicting the enemy, getting in their head. I also loved blinding rogues out of Vanish because people always thought they just got unlucky with the timing. They'd think, if I vanished a little bit sooner, I would have vanished their blind. But then when you did it to them again and again, they realized that you got in their head. I remember seeing Vanishing Blind happen accidentally and thought to myself, maybe it can be done intentionally. I usually knew when the enemy rogue wanted to blind. I could also stun lock them and intentionally give them a small little window to blind in between the stun lock to make it even more predictable. And so that's when I started testing it out. Some people viewed me as a defensive player. I never liked to label my playstyle because I never tried to play a particular style, really. I just tried to figure out what was the best style for the current situation. And the best style could change at any time when the situation changes. So it's best to be flexible and ready to change your style at any moment. But oftentimes, properly playing defensively could give you control over the flow of the match until you could get everything lined up with your teammates for a perfect swap. A lot of the times the most skilled plays were also defensive ones, because when you are aggressive, you usually just use all of your abilities on the one person you're attacking. But when you are defensive, you may need to CC 2 or even 3 enemies at the same time. I remember the most frustrating thing in TBC was RNG, of course. Particularly mace stun, because warriors were so common. I remember losing some high-rated matches because my druid got mace stunned 2 times in a row. My favorite one of my own TBC videos to watch were the dueling ones. Rogue vs. Rogue was just so pure. It was what pushed Rogue to the limit for me and helped me discover every deep mechanic the class had. Thanks for watching, everyone.